This video demonstrates how to install the Laurence PR90 door closer in a parallel arm configuration. In this setup, the closer body is installed on the push side of the door, and the arm bracket mounts on the underside of the frame stop. Before starting, review the installation template provided with your closer. The Laurence PR90 can be configured for 100 degrees, 120 degrees, or up to 180 degrees of door opening. For this demonstration, we'll set the door to open 100 degrees. Begin on the door face. Measure from the pivot point of the top hinge and mark 9 7/16 inches over. From that mark, measure 1 inch further and make a second line. These marks define the mounting hole locations for the closer body. Then measure 2 1/4 inches down from those lines and square them across. These layout lines set the vertical position for the closer. Next, move to the top of the frame. Measure again from the hinge pivot, not the edge of the stop, and mark 9 7/16 inches across the head of the frame. Use the parallel arm bracket as a guide to mark the screw hole positions accurately. Once layout is complete, use a center punch to dimple each hole location. Pre-drill the first hole with a 3/16 inch drill bit to make driving the screws easier. Now mount the closer body. On a parallel arm installation, the cylinder end of the closer must face away from the hinges. Hold the closer body in position and fasten it with the supplied self-drilling screws. Before proceeding, install the 2 small cover screws on top of the closer body. This step will make it easier to attach the decorative cover later. Next, attach the parallel arm bracket to the frame. Align it square and flush with the underside of the stop. Then fasten it securely with the provided screws. If the frame stop is narrow, use the spacer shim supplied in the hardware kit to ensure correct arm clearance. Now, assemble the closer arm. The Laurence PR90 includes a main arm and an adjustable forearm. Remove the connecting screw to separate the 2 pieces. Attach the main arm to the closer spindle. The spindle is shaped so the arm fits in only one orientation. To seat it properly, you'll need to preload the closer slightly by turning the spindle about 1/8 of a turn with a wrench or vice grips. Then drop the arm onto the spindle. Secure it with a supplied screw and washer. Next, attach the forearm foot to the parallel arm bracket using the 2 short screws provided. Ensure the long side of the foot faces toward the hinge. Reconnect the forearm to the main arm using the screw you removed earlier. With the door nearly closed, align both arms so they sit parallel to the frame stop and tighten securely. The mechanical installation is now complete. Next, let's adjust the closer for smooth, controlled operation. The Laurence PR90 is equipped with 3 hydraulic control valves located on the closer body. The sweep speed valve controls the main closing motion. The latch speed valve adjusts the final few inches of closing. The Backcheck valve controls resistance as the door opens, preventing it from slamming. Use the included hex key to adjust each valve. Turn clockwise to slow, counterclockwise to increase speed. For ADA compliance, set the door to close in roughly 15 seconds from fully open to closed. Adjust the Backcheck so resistance begins near 90 degrees of opening to prevent the door from overextending. At the end of the closer barrel, you'll find the spring power adjustment screw. Turning this screw clockwise increases closing force. Useful for heavier doors, exterior openings, or windy conditions. After adjustments, open and close the door several times to confirm smooth movement, consistent latch speed, and positive closing action. Finally, install the decorative cover. Remove the plastic plugs, slide the cover over the closer body, and tighten it using the screws you installed earlier.